It's in drive. She is out. Thankfully not a baby. Food. Okay. Do you want to move your car and pull up facing her with the bumper real close? Because she's probably going to roll forward some. Yeah. Leave your fronts off when you do it. The female asleep inside. It's in drive. We're going to position in front of it here and try and wake her up.
The officer introduced himself and asked if everything was okay. The female confirmed and explained she lived nearby. The officer inquired about the situation, mentioning that someone had called because she had fallen asleep through multiple light cycles. She insisted she lived close and denied receiving any calls. The officer asked where she was coming from, and she stated she worked as a server and had taken a friend home. She clarified it was work-related, but hesitated before answering.
Ma'am, put your car in drive. Park, please. Thank you. I'll let you know. Hi there. My name's Officer Suhei with the Beechwood Police Department. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, what's going on?
I live right down here.
You live right down where? Right.
Place,
Okay, what's going on tonight?
nothing.
Okay, and so you fell asleep here? You tired, or what's going on?
I literally live right down here.
Okay, do you have your driver's license with you, please? And so somebody called you and you were asleep through the light cycle, and then we were behind you for a little bit. You slept through a few here too. Okay.
No one ever calls me. I live right by.
Yes, she's awake and alert. Thank you very much. Where are you coming home from tonight?
I work over by
Okay. 8-2 radio deal.
I was taking a friend home.
Where were you taking a? Are you coming from? Are you coming from work?
No, kinda. I was taking a friend home who lives over here, literally maybe 5 minutes from here.
Okay.
But yes, it was from work.
Okay. And where do you work at?
Over at
What do you do there?
the server.
Okay. Anything to drink tonight?
No.
Okay.
Late night. I mean.
Okay. What time did you get off of work?
We literally don't leave until 12:30 or so.
Okay.
We don't close until 12-ish.
Okay. So you left work at 12:30.
When asked about alcohol consumption, she denied drinking. The officer asked about her work schedule, and she mentioned leaving around 12:30. When questioned about the last 4 hours, she stated she had been at a friend's house. The officer then asked her to recite the alphabet from C to Q, which she attempted but made an error. The officer instructed her to perform a finger dexterity test by touching her thumb to her fingers in a sequence while counting.
Okay. What were you doing for the last 4 hours?
I do have friends there.
Okay. So you guys were just hanging out, or? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know the English alphabet?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you able to please say the English alphabet between the letters C as in cat and Q as in queen?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X. I I didn't hear the last.
C as in cat to Q as in queen.
So, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
Okay. I'm going to do something called a finger dexterity test. What I would like you to do is just watch what I do and then repeat after me, okay? So I'm going to touch my thumb to my fingers in a sequence, and I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you do that for me? 1,
2, 3, 4.
Just twice, count it out loud, do it twice just like I did, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. I just want to check your eyes real quick. Can I just have you step out real quick, please? Thank you. I'll just do it right behind the car here so we don't get run over in traffic. Thank you. All right, just stand right there by your car. You can stand right here by your car. Just right here, where my light is.
Yeah.
Right where my light is, right here.
Okay, like right here?
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
And then just face me, please. All right, I'm going to check your eyes. Have you had any recent head injuries?
No.
No recent head injuries? Okay. You wear glasses or contacts?
No.
Okay. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move my pen back and forth in front of your face a few times, okay? Can you see the tip of the pen?
Yeah.
Okay. What color is the tip of the pen?
Blue.
Okay.
Purple, yeah.
I'm going to be moving it back and forth. What I want you to do is keep your head facing towards me and just track the pen back and forth with your eyes and not with your head, okay?
Next, the officer checked her eyes, ensuring she had no recent head injuries, wore no glasses or contacts, and could see the pen's tip. She identified the pen's color and followed it with her eyes as instructed. The officer then prepared her for a walking test, despite the cold conditions. She was asked to imagine a line and walk 9 steps heel to toe, turn and return 9 steps.
All right. What I would like to do is I'm going to ask you to imagine that there's... I know it's cold out here.
No, it's freezing.
But I'm going to ask you to imagine that there is a line on the ground right between your feet and the front of
my jacket really quick?
Of course.
What am I doing?
What I'm going to ask you to do is imagine that there is a... imagine that there's a line between your feet and the front of my car right here, okay? What I'm going to ask you to do, first I'll ask you, do you have any problems with your legs or knees or anything like that would prevent you from walking?
No.
Okay. What I'm going to ask you to do is take 9 heel-to-toe steps toward my car down that line, turn, and take 9 heel-to-toe steps back, okay? I'm going to
9, you said?
Yep, I'm going to demonstrate 3, but you're going to do 9, okay? So, go ahead and put your... On that imaginary line, before I demonstrate, go ahead and put your left foot on that line, and then put your right foot in front of it, heel to toe. Yep. And arms down at your sides.
Sorry, it took...
Oh, well, I understand.
You said 9?
Well, I'm going to demonstrate first, but just remain in that position until I tell you to start, okay? So you're right here. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, all the way to 9. You're going to turn by taking a series of small steps around that front foot.
No, I get it.
Okay. And you're going to take 9 steps back.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, all the way to 9. Okay?
Okay.
Count your
That
steps
was 1
out.
though.
What's that?
That was one though that I already did.
No, you haven't done it. You haven't done
No.
any steps yet. So
I've done 1 though.
Yeah. That's just the instructional position.
No, I get
so
it.
you're starting. You're starting at 0 right now. Okay.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
from this position, once I say start, don't stop. Just complete the whole test.
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure you keep your arms down at your sides and count your steps out loud. Do you have any questions about the test?
No.
Okay. You may begin whenever you're ready.
All right. So that was 1 though, right?
Right now you have 0.
0. Okay.
Yep.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. One last thing I'm going to ask you to do.
Yes.
Keep your feet together and your hands down your sides just like this, okay? When I ask you to begin, I'm going to ask you to, whichever foot you want to use, pick it up 6 inches off the ground. It's about the distance of a pop can.
The officer then asked her to perform a one-leg stand test. She was instructed to lift 1 foot 6 inches off the ground, keep it parallel, and count in a specific pattern. She attempted but struggled with consistency. The officer asked again about alcohol consumption, and she insisted she had not been drinking. The officer, however, determined she had consumed alcohol and informed her of the arrest for OVI.
And keep it parallel to the ground, okay? You keep your arms down at your sides, and you're going to count 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on until I tell you to stop, okay? I'm going to demonstrate real quick for you, so whichever foot you would like, you're going to raise it off the ground 6 inches, keep it parallel to the ground. You're going to look at that foot with your arms down at your sides and count 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on. So I tell you to stop. Any questions?
No.
Okay, you may begin whenever you're ready.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006.
Keep going.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006.
Okay, you can stop. Okay. So how much have you had to drink tonight?
I really haven't drank at all.
Okay. You've had some to drink tonight. I
was
can tell that
I was at a
much.
friend's house, and
Okay.
I'm freezing right now.
Okay. All right. Well, at this time, you are going to be placed under arrest for OVI. Okay. I can tell you've had a little bit of alcohol. You've got a little bit too much in your system. Okay. Go ahead and place your hands behind your back for me, please. So you're right here. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, all the way to 9. You're going to turn by taking a series of small steps around that front foot.
No, I get it.
Okay, then you're going to take 9 steps back. 1, 2, 3, all the way to 9. Okay? Count your steps out.
No,
What's that?
that was one though that I already did.
No, you haven't done it. You haven't done any steps yet. So we're
I've
getting
done one, though.
from.
Yeah.
That's just the instructional position.
get
So
it.
you're starting at 0 right now. Okay.
Okay.
So from this position, once I say start, don't stop. Just complete the whole test.
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure you keep your arms down at your sides and count your steps out loud. Do you have any questions about the test?
No.
Okay. You may begin whenever you're ready.
Right. So that was one though, right?
Right now you have 0.
0. Okay.
Yep.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. One last thing I'm going to ask you to do.
Yes.
Keep your feet together and your hands down your sides just like this, okay? When I ask you to begin, I'm going to ask you to, whichever foot you want to use, pick it up 6 inches off the ground. That's about the distance of a pop can. And keep it parallel to the ground, okay? You keep your arms down at your sides and you're going to count 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on until I tell you to stop, okay? I'm going to demonstrate real quick for you. So whichever foot you would like. You're going to raise it off the ground 6 inches, keep it parallel to the ground. You're going to look at that foot with your arms down at your sides and count 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on until I tell you to stop.
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
She was instructed to place her hands behind her back. A female officer checked for weapons, needles, or other dangerous items. She stated she had nothing but mentioned the cold. The officer searched her outer clothing and confirmed that there were no inner pockets in her leggings. She only had 2 small side pockets. After being placed under arrest, she was escorted to a police vehicle.
Okay, you may begin whenever you're ready.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006.
Keep going.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006.
Okay, you can stop. Okay. So how much have you had to drink tonight?
I really haven't drank at all.
Okay. You've had some to drink tonight. I can tell that
At a
much.
friend's house. And
Okay.
I'm freezing right now.
Okay. All right. Well, at this time, you are going to be placed under arrest for OVI. Okay. I can tell you've had a little bit of alcohol. You've got a little bit too much in your system. Okay. So go ahead and place your hands behind your back for me, please. This female officer right here, make sure you don't have any weapons on you.
Yeah.
Okay. So go up to
I'm just freezing.
We're going to get you in the one car here in just a moment.
Yeah.
We'll have you come up to the front of the car right here.
Do you have anything on you I need to know about?
No, I don't.
No weapons, needles, knives, anything that's going to poke or stick
I'm
me?
just absolutely freezing right now.
Do you have any pockets?
No, I'm wearing everything.
Can you tell me what is in your car that you need with you? A phone, purse?
I literally just have a phone
Spread your feet for me.
that
A little bit more. There you go.
I was
Do you have a shirt on underneath this?
a little
I'll zip it back up. I'll zip it back up. You don't have any pockets on the inside of this?
I mean, just like two little pockets on each side, but it had no pockets on the leggings.
Okay. Get a little more light. Oh,
Okay.
all right. Which car? Okay. You're going to follow this officer. Okay, just step back. I don't want you to get your head hit.
Be careful getting there.
Have you left?
Can you do the tow? We'll get just grab her phone out of there and her purse.
I'll take that stuff.
She's not like super drunk, but she's too drunk.
Well, yeah. Is that open container in the center?
I have not been able to investigate that yet. What's in the cup? Is there anything in the cup? What is it?
Looks like it's got food.
Yeah, it's a mixed drink.
Go ahead. Affirmative. Yeah, definitely mixed drink.
Charges included OVI and possession of an open container in a vehicle. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button, share your thoughts in the comments section, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. To stay updated on our future videos, click on the notification bell icon after subscribing. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.